Good morning, everyone. Welcome to our Saturday morning practice. For those who are new, we'll be spending the next hour and a half together practicing what we call the Qi therapy. And basically, the first hour is going to be exercise and meditation while sitting. And then the last half an hour would be in the standing position, and we alternate from week to week. And so this week is the breathing exercise, and pair to pair pairing with the breathing exercise is the joint exercise. So I want you to focus on your body, bringing the body and the mind together. Start with the bottom of your feet. You don't have to sit like me. You can just sit on the chair with the feet touching the floor. Focus on the center of your palm. Focus on your lower back. Stretch your upper torso towards the ceiling. Lean back. Open your shoulder. Relax your shoulder. And then relax your spine. We're going to start with joint exercise, starting with the wrist to the elbow to the shoulder, and then eventually to the neck and the back. Now I want you to focus entirely on the center of your palm. Mind, body together. Bring your hands up. Very slowly, gently, all the way up to shoulder level. Now I want you to focus on your wrist. One turn at a time. Try to anchor your mind on the wrist and observe the change in your wrist. Any heat, sweat, pain, numbness, tightness. I want you to do that one turn at a time. And then after one turn, it's as if you're starting from zero again. Follow that wrist. And then now slowly turn the other way. Continue to observe the change in your body. This is mindfulness too. Mindfulness doesn't have to be sitting down. Mindfulness can be exercising, walking, standing, lying down before you sleep. And then now I want you to focus on the center of your palm again. Bring down the hands. Once again, stretch your spine, open that shoulder, lean back, relax the shoulder, relax the spine. Once again, focus on the center of your palm. Bring up the hands all the way to shoulder level. Now we're going to move from the wrist to the elbow. Turn the elbow one at a time. Completely focus on the elbow. Observe the change in your elbow. Any heat, sweat, numbness, pain, tightness, any kind of feeling. Some of them are pleasant, some of them are unpleasant, some of them are neither pleasant nor unpleasant. Just focus on that one turn at a time. And when you finish one turn, just start the next one as if you're starting from zero. Keep checking your mind. Your mind would like to be somewhere else. Keep bringing it back. Focus on your elbow. Now we're going to turn the other way. One turn at a time. One turn at a time. Completely focus on your elbow. Now bring down your hands, mind, body together. Once again, stretch your spine, open the shoulder, lean back, upper torso, and then relax the shoulder. We're moving from the wrist to the elbow to the shoulder. Focus on the center of your palm. Bring up your hands, crossing your hand all the way up. All the way up above the head. Stretch. Lock your elbow. Turn your wrist as if the center of your palm is facing the two walls on the side. And when you come down, completely relax, starting from zero again. Come up together with the center of your palm, mind, body together. Stretch. Lock your elbow. Open the shoulder, pointing the center of your palm to the outside. Back again. Following the center of your palm, stretch, open the shoulder, pointing the center of your palm to the outside, to the walls, as if you're touching the walls. Stretch, open, down, relax, up, stretch, open, touching the walls, come down. We're going to do one more time. Follow the center of your palm, stretch, open the shoulder, lock your elbow, coming down, reach the center of your palm. Now we're going to turn the other way. Open first, open the shoulder, stretch, bring it back down, open the shoulder, stretch, bring it back down, open the shoulder, stretch, bring it back down. One last time. Open the shoulder, stretch, and bring it back down. Now I want you to focus on your breath. So meditation, mindfulness meditation can be both dynamic or static. Dynamic is when you're exercising or when you're walking. Static is when you're sitting, standing, or lying down. When you're moving, you anchor your mind on your body, the center of your palm, the center of the bottom of your feet, anywhere in your body. But when you're stationary, you anchor your mind on your breath, focusing on your breath, one breath at a time. I know I'm breathing in. I know I'm breathing out. We're going to continue working on the shoulder. Center your palm again. Focus on your palm again. Bring it up, all the way up. Now, all the way back. Open that shoulder. Feel the pain in your shoulder. Let go of the pain. Come back to the center of your palm. Bring it back up again. Focus. Bring it as far back as you can. Feel the pain. Accept that pain. Let go of that pain. Up. Open the shoulder. Feel that pain. Let go of that pain. One last time. Up. Open as far back as you can. Feel the pain. Let go of the pain. Sitting upright. And then bring the hands back. We're going to go from back to front. Up. Stretch. Down. Back. Up. Stretch. And then down. Back. Up. Stretch. And down. Once again, we're going from dynamic to static. Practicing mindfulness meditation again. But when we're sitting, when we're standing, when we're lying down, our mindfulness is on a breath. Anchor your mind on your breathing, one breath at a time. We're going to continue 3 internal Qi exercise. The first one is called double plate. Open the shoulder, relax the shoulder, lean back the upper torso a bit. Bring the left hand in front and then stretch out the right hand, one arm at a time. So left stationary, don't move the left. Focus on the right. Make a nice big circle. Follow the hand. Bring it as far back as you can. Feel the pain on your shoulder. Let go of that pain. Come back to the center of your arm. Right arm forward, separating the left brain from your right brain. Right arm stationary. Left arm slowly following. Bring it as far back as you can. Feel that pain on your left shoulder. Let go of the pain. Come back to the center of your palm. Sit up straight. Right arm open. Feel it, accept it, and then let it go. Don't let that pain become suffering. Okay? Let go of it. Left arm open. Feel it, accept it, and then let it go. Come back to the center of your palm. Anchor on your body. Right arm open. Feel it, accept it, and then let it go. One last time. Sit up straight. Left, making a nice big circle. Follow the center of your palm. Open the shoulder. Feel the pain on your shoulder. Let go of the pain in your shoulder. Come back to the center palm. And then now relax. Back to the breathing. Anchor your mind on your breath, one breath at a time. Now the next exercise is called throwing the shoulder. So it's a little bit more dynamic, but you still need to anchor your mind on your body, Anchor your mind on your center of your palm. All right. So open that shoulder, relax that shoulder, lean back the upper torso, relax the entire body. Bring up your right hand. Focus on the center of your palm. Make a fist. Get ready. Open the fingers. Feel the vibration coming back to your shoulder. Up. Open those fingers. Down. Sit up straight. Down. Up. Up. Follow the hand. Down. Down. One last time. Up. Up. Down and down. Now, two hands together. Focus on the center of your palm. Follow the hand. Get ready. One. Open those fingers. Feel the vibration coming back to your shoulder. Second time. Two, three, four, and five. Back to the breathing. Maintain that yin yang harmony. Yin means the sun is energetic. That's when you're in the sympathetic mode, fight or flight. As soon as you're in that, as soon as you're done with that, you come back to the yin, like away from the sun, as if you're inside a cave. And now you want to be in the parasympathetic. You want to be in the rest and digest. And it's very important to maintain that harmony to be able to be on one side and then be on the other side. Okay. And ultimately, restoring your sensitivity to the stress hormone, the cortisol, the natural steroid in your body, reducing inflammation in your body. And that's the key to health is to maintain that balance. Okay. And that's what we do here is we want to be energetic, but as much as we're energetic, we want to be restorative. Now, the next exercise is going to be mainly about the vagus nerve. Okay, vagus nerve activating there's the parasympathetic nerve, the rest and digest. Now, the vagus nerve is the longest nerve system in the body. It's considered to be, I believe, it's the ninth or the tenth uh, uh, neurological system. But it basically starts in the back of the neck, comes along the neck to the shoulder, to the back, and then it's distributed all to your stomach, your internals. And so here we're going to exercise the neck, the shoulder, the back, and as well as the internals by doing deep breathing, activating the diaphragm. You need to do this completely relaxed. You need to do this with your eye closed. You're not looking at me, you're not looking at anybody else. I want you to stretch your upper torso again, pointing the head to the top of the head to the ceilings. And then I want you to open that shoulder and then relax the shoulder. Lean back slightly, relax completely. Now, as you open the shoulder and relax the shoulder, two very important energy point is now open. This is called the gate to the cloud. I want you to take your thumb, put that on the gate of the cloud. Now, it turns out that the thumb is the beginning of an energy line that we name after the lung. It runs along the arm and then eventually ends at that gate to the cloud. So I want you to take the thumb and put it there, very relaxed. Now I want you to roll up your four fingers and let's go through the four steps. The first one, we just raise our shoulder, raise your elbow, stretch upper torso as if we're bringing our shoulder to our ears. The second one is when we point the elbow back, open the shoulder as if we're squeezing the tennis ball in the middle of our spine. The third one is when we bring the elbows down, completely relax. The fourth is when we point the elbow forward, we're looking at the ceiling, we're bending our back, we're bending our neck, and we're closing the shoulder, looking down. Now from here, we're going to raise our head. So we're looking at the camera, raise the elbow, and then open while we're looking at the ceiling, squeezing that tennis ball. And then as we come down, we're totally relaxed. And then we're gonna go back to the begin, go back to the looking down at the ceiling. Okay, now from here, we're gonna take a deep breath until we actually completely open our shoulder. Okay, get ready. Close your mouth very gently. Breathe in. Open all the way in. And then as we come down, we breathe out. But we continue to breathe until we're looking at the ceiling. Okay, get it? Get ready, go. Breathe in. Breathe out. Come very relaxed, looking at looking at the floor. Breathe in. All the way in until we're looking at the ceiling, opening that shoulder, and then breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Move every part of your body, okay? Your elbow, your shoulder, your neck, your back, and also the inside your stomach by moving that diaphragm. When you breathe in, and when you breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, all the way in, all the way opening, and then breathe out. Two more times. Breathe in, open, breathe out. One last time. Breathe in, open, and then breathe out. Lower your hand, completely relax. Okay. Now we're going to learn to massage from the neck up. Okay. So that was essentially massaging from the neck down by activating vagus nerve. And now we're going to learn how to massage from the way up. And there's three energy points that are most important, but along with the three, there are others that are also very helpful. So I want you to sit, stretch, open, relax. Lean back, the forehead, tuck in the chin, two hands, locking the fingers, put that behind you. Now, obviously, you're going to feel those two piece of muscle, two tendon right here, right? So you know that's your neck. So I want you to sit up straight, put the hands in the back, and then first feel the skull as you come down along the outside of those two tendons. And then the first time that you feel a cavity, that is an important energy point called the pond of chi. I want you to put your thumb on that, push in with your thumb, lean back your neck so you're giving some pressure, and just hold that pressure and then feel the change, the numbness, the tightness, the tenderness. Just feel it while holding that pressure, and then relax. Now I want you to put the right arm, four fingers on top of the left energy point, the one that we named, that we're going to call the Pana Chi. Press it down with four fingers, lean back with the neck, and then grab that tendon and pull it to the right, and then relax. Do the same thing on the other side. Four fingers on that cavity, push down with your four fingers, grab that tendon, and then pull it to the left. Okay? Sit up straight. Now take your right hand, go back to that energy point. I want you to move along the bottom of your skull right here, right? See, this piece of bone, and just move it towards the bottom of the ear, and you have another cavity. I want you to just massage that. And the name of that is the chi under the wing, as if the ears are the wings of the bird, and then underneath the wing at the armpit, sort of. Right? I just want to massage that. Now, so this is one energy point. This is another energy point, right back to here. So there's a distance between them, and right around the middle is another one that um, helped you sleep. So this is the one that you want to massage before you go to bed. Right? First, massage this point, the palm of the cheek, then the underneath the ear, and then in the middle. Okay? So let's try it again. Sit up straight, the chi up the palm of chi, and then underneath the ear, in between, And then I want you to go over to the bottom of the ear and then just massage across. And just massage across. Okay, massage across. And then back to the middle and then just give a little bit more. This helps you sleep. Same thing on the right side. Same thing on the right side. Using the left hand now. Okay, back. Feel that first cavity. That's called the column of chi. Massage that. Now go across at the bottom of your skull to the bottom of your ear and massage that. Come back to the middle, massage that. Well, 3 energy points, right? Now back to the bottom of the ear and then just pull over and then pull over. Massage that, massage that. Right? You have a lot of stress in that area. A lot of stress in that area. Okay, so both sides across, right? Now we're going to work down. We're going to work down. All right, so this is called the pond of chi, once again. And then as you walk down along that tendon, there's another energy point here. Massage that. And then now I want you to start here and then go back to the pond of chi. Go back to the pond of chi. Same thing on the other side. Same thing on the other side. Back to the pond of chi. That's your center. That's how you navigate. And then move down. Massage that. And then from here, massage up. Okay, so now that you know these energy points, so again, pond of chi, the pond under the wing, in the middle is your for giving you good sleep, and then back to the pond of chi, go down to the neck. So now you can freely massage around the neck, under the ear, under the ear, and then turns out that in the middle, right here. So here are the pond of chi. In the middle, there's another energy point for the chamber of chi. Okay, all right. So that's how you massage, relieving the stress in the back of your neck. You accumulate a lot of stress here because now there's 2 more. Open the shoulder, sit up straight, top of the shoulder, just top of the shoulder. And then this is called the well on the shoulder. Just massage that. And then I'll go across. You see the bone? Go down some more. And that's called the door of chi. Massage that. And then from here, just massage up. Okay. Same thing on the other side. Massage down. The top of the shoulder. And then down. Massage here. And then up. All right. So when we do massage, I call it chi massage because it's not massaging the muscle. It's not massaging the muscle. It's really massaging the energy point. It just happens that the energy points are actually in between the muscle. So there's a class of massage called the fascia massage. Right? Fascia means connective tissue. But fascia is limited to the muscle, it's myofascia, right? Connective tissue is much more generalized. And so when we do chi massage, it's not on the muscle, it's in between the muscle. It's really one piece of muscle, another piece of muscle, there's connective tissue, and it's the interface between that. And that's where the energy lies, okay? All right, so now you might or might not feel some tingling on top of your head because you clear the chi. The energies are going up to the top of your head now. And so we want to learn how to massage the top of your head. But first, we're going to massage the temple. That's the second important energy point besides the pond of chi. So put the thumb here, just very gently, massage that. Now leave your thumb on the temple. Use your 4 fingers. We're going to do the top of the head first and then to the side of the head. So don't use your nail, okay? Use the tip of your finger and just very gently starting from the forehead to the top of the head, to the back of the head, to the lower part of your head, all the way down to your neck. Second time. Third time. And now we're going to massage the side. So put your hands on top of the ear. 1 time, 2 time, three times. Okay, now we're going to learn to tap the top of your head. That's the third most important energy point. Prana chi, temple, and then right here is called the 100 meat. This is where all the yang energy come together. And it's very easy. It's just on top, when you move along the ear, it's right here, right? There's actually four energy points on the four corners. And so all you have to do is stretch your spine, open that shoulder, lean back, relax the shoulder, and make sure that you're not looking down. So make sure that you lean back the forehead, but at the same time you tuck in your chin. So now the 100 meat is on top of your central nerve system. Then you take the 10 fingers and you point down like this. You put that on top of your head, completely anchor your mind on the fingertips, and we're going to tap it 30 times, one at a time. Get ready, go. Okay, now we're going to massage the top of the head again, starting at the forehead all the way to the neck. One, two, three. And then we're going to massage the side. One, two, and then three. All right. Now these energy lines, the yang energy line, the one that are facing the sun, they come up, and the one that we name after the bladder comes up here, and then the one that we name after the gallbladder comes up here. So these are all very important energy lines. And then there's one in the middle, which is a primary channel that we name, that we translate as the, I believe it's called the guardian, right? I think so. Yeah. Okay. Now they all come together, and then they eventually come to the front of the face because it's also facing the sun. So now we're going to learn to massage the face. Okay. So we'll first take the index finger. We put that at the beginning of eyebrow. You sit up straight with apply some pressure. Okay. Lean back. Use the neck too. So some pressure on that. And then now we're going to put the fingers between the eyebrow. And first we're going to massage this energy point that are in between the eyebrow. And then we're going to massage the top of the eyebrow as if we're squeezing toothpaste. There's three energy points on either side. Okay. And then now we're going to take the right thumb, put that at the corner of your eye, and just massage until we get to the tail, below the eye bag. There's another three energy points here. Now the left thumb on the right eye. Okay. Now, there's a very important energy point. This energy line that we name after the bladder that comes down to the eyebrow and then eventually ends in here. And so you put your thumb near the corner of your eye, you move up, and there's a bone, that's an eye socket, right? And then you just use two fingers and apply pressure. Now I'm going to do some exercise with our eyeball, right? So I want you to close your eye, rotate your eyeball so you're looking up, looking to the right, looking down, looking to the left, looking up, looking to the right, looking down, looking to the left, up, right, down, left again, back to the top. We're going to do it the other way, counterclockwise, left, down, right, up, left, down, right, up, left, down, right, up, and then open your eyes. This energy point is called the bright light. Actually, it applies pressure on two and 2 points that are part of the nerve system in your eye, right? You relieve the pressure in your eyeball, and right? Okay, so now you take two fingers, put that at the corner of your eye, and then you massage until you get to the corner of your mouth. Okay, so there's a whole bunch of energy point there, including two outside the nostril that we call the welcome fragrance. And this is the one that's good for your sinus. And then we take four fingers, it's another energy points here. And this is the one that monitors your oxygen in your brain. And you don't get enough oxygen, it increases the pressure in your heart, right? So you pump more oxygen, except when the doctor gives you high blood pressure medicine. So then you actually don't get enough oxygen in your head, even though that is the reason why you have high blood pressure in the beginning with. So typically people who have high blood pressure and take high blood pressure medicines, they have a lot of pain in the back here, all in the head, because You're just not getting enough oxygen. Okay. All right. So now we're going to learn to massage your face and the ear. Okay. So I want you to focus on the center of your palm. Imagine that you have a nice big circle here and just kind of move, warm up your palm. Big circle. Okay, now I want you to do the little circle, but first focus on that very important energy point here. It's the only one in your body that gives out energy, gives out positive energy. And it's in between your middle fingers, index fingers. And when you get to here, right? So you're not sure, bend your middle fingers, it's right there. Okay, now I want you to press with your right thumb and you feel a bit soreness over here. And then I want you to do the same thing on the other side. Now I want you to put the two energy points together and then just very small circle. Okay, this is just a warm up. I want to show you how it's done properly. So I want you to focus entirely on that center of your palm. And then I want you to open the palm, close the fingers so that light doesn't come through. Then I want you to put that on your eye, but open your eye. So you're looking at the darkness. Darkness is infrared. Okay, you ready? Now focus, first time, generating some energy. Close your fingers, put that on your eye, open your eye. First time, not so much. Second time, you're going to feel a lot more warm because I get used to the infrared. Okay, ready? Second time, put that on your eye. You feel a bit more. Third time, and then put that on your eye. And then put that on your temple. Massage the temple. Massage the side of your face. Massage the front of your face. Massage your forehead. Massage the top of your head, the back of the head, the lower part of your skull, the neck. Come back to the forehead, to the front of the face. Massage the top of the ear on the side, all the way around. Give it a really good massage. Okay. Now I want you to learn how to massage your ear. And I talked about this in the past a few times. The Chinese believe that the ear reflects the fetus when we're inside the a mother's womb. So all the energy points in the fetus is reflected in the ear, except that it's upside down. So three parts, one, two, three. Okay, so first part, we take the thumb, we put it inside, not the inside the ear, but just in here. Okay, in here. Now the other four fingers we put in the back, and we just massage the top part of the ear, and then the middle part, same thing. And then the lower part, we use the index finger, we put it inside. We use the thumb in the back. Okay, now we're going to massage the tip, yank, massage the edge very thoroughly, and then massage the ear loop, yank. And then we're going to take two fingers and just massage the back of the ear where the ear joins the skull. And then two fingers massage the back of the ear. Okay. And now we're going to, next one is we're going to, it's actually three things at once. We are stretching the ear, we're massaging the back of the ear, and then we're going to create a very gentle popping sound. Okay, get ready. One, two, and three. Okay, all right. Now we're ready to sit. We're actually now ready to sit. And the purpose of the sitting is to learn how to breathe more efficiently by moving a diaphragm, what we call the abdominal breathing. So health is all about having enough oxygen in your body and having the oxygen circulate unobstructed in your body. And so abdominal breathing is very important for that. Abdominal breathing has another purpose, which is that it puts you in the rest and digest. Okay, so you're um, reducing your the effect of having being under stress all the time. So it's relaxation too. But finally, it's to circulate the energy through your spine and down. Those primary, right? And the energy here is created by abdominal breathing because it's actually massaging your small intestines which is very long, so it has a lot of surface area and creates a lot of free electrons. And so we're going to do that in steps and then allow that electrons to circulate through a spine up to the top of the head, coming down. And then, so it's very important that you learn to put your tip of the tongue right above the teeth behind this energy point. So you're connecting, you're making the electrical connection between the yang and the yin. Okay. But before we do any of that, we need to learn how to sit properly. And we divide the body into 7 parts. The first one are your legs. They need to be like the pedestal to the rest of the body. The rest of the body need to be like a bell. But if you sit on the chair, it's fine too. Just make sure that the bottom of your feet are touching the floor and the bottom of your feet are right below your knee, not in front, not behind. But when you sit like I do, whether you're doing it with 1 foot forward, 1 foot back, or one on top of each other, or two on top of each other, it doesn't matter. What matters is that you're really touching your sitting mat. If you're not, put some pillows and blankets because you don't want to use any muscle. Okay, you don't want to use any muscle. That's number one. Number two is that your hands need to be rested, so you're not using any muscle. And then the third one is the most important. I want you to start at the bottom of your spine, move up your spine. As you move your spine, stretch upper torso, as if you're hanging that spine onto the ceiling because it's the cleffer, it's the center part of your belt. You hang that the spine onto the ceiling. You lean back until you feel like you're falling off, and then you relax. Now your entire weight is on your spine. You're not using as little muscle as possible. That's number three. Number four is that you have to open the shoulder, review these two energy point called the gate to the cloud. Then you need to relax, lower the shoulder, lower, relieving stress on that two energy point on top of your shoulder called the well in the shoulder. Now, the only part remaining that you're actually using the muscle is your neck. So you need to lean back the forehead so that you're putting your head on top of your spine as if you're balancing the bowling ball on a bamboo stick. Now the ears on top of the shoulder and using as little of the neck muscle as possible. The only thing you need to correct is that at the moment, your 100 meter, the energy point on top of your head is pointing backward. So you need to focus on your chin, bring down your chin so that the 100 meat is on top of the central nerve system. You have two remaining part. The second to the last is your eye. I want you to think about the baby, how they sleep. They don't shut the eye when they sleep, they relax the eyelid. So when you watch your baby sleep, it's as if they're pretending to sleep. They're not, they're relaxing your eyelids. So I want you to relax your forehead, relax your eyebrow, relax your eyelid, so you can actually see through your eyelashes. You can see your shoulder, your elbow, I mean your knee. You can see the floor. You can perhaps see your hand. Completely relaxed. Finally, I mentioned that you need to put the tip of the tongue right above the teeth, when the teeth meets the roof of your mouth. Close your mouth. Feel the inside of your mouth. It's very important that you feel the inside. When you feel the inside of the inside of the mouth is wet, not dry. Dry is when you have stress hormone. When you don't have stress hormone in your body, the salivary glands is activated. The salivary glands has a lot of enzyme, and it's very important for your digestive system and your immune system. And that's why the stress hormone turns it off, because it prioritizes your body. It doesn't need any immunity when you're being chased by a tiger. It doesn't need any digestion when you're being chased by a tiger. But now you want to go back to the rest and digest. So it's very important to put the tip of the tongue at the roof of your mouth and feel the inside. Having slivers in your mouth is the most important indicator of health. Okay, now I want you to learn how to breathe with your diaphragm by focusing on your breath. Feel your in breath, feel your out breath. Now I want you to anchor your mind on your belly button. And when you feel that you're breathing in, just use your mind to move that belly button across the room. When you feel that you're breathing out, just use your mind and bring that belly button all the way to the back. Breathe in, forward, breathe out, backward. That's all you need to do. The body would follow. The body would open. The stomach would open when you breathe in. The stomach will close when you breathe out. That's all I want you to do for 3 minutes as a warm up exercise. Completely relax. You don't actually have to suck air through your nostril. Just relax. Let the body breathe on its own, but help it by pointing the belly button forward, opening the stomach, lowering the diaphragm, helping your body by bringing your belly button back, collapse your stomach, and bringing up your diaphragm. That's all. If you try to suck air through your nostril, you're actually turning on your fight or flight. Okay, so that was the warm up exercise. Now we're going to continue and actually sit for 7 minutes. And in the next 7 minutes, we go back to the technique that I've been talking about for the last couple of weeks called the wandering dragon chasing the pearl. Except that I'm going to kick it up a notch today. And but let's remind ourselves what we did in the last couple of weeks. So once again, back to the body, stretch upper spine, open that shoulder, relax the shoulder, lean back, the upper torso. Make sure that your forehead is leaned back and your chin is tucked in, so the top of the head is on top of your spine. Make sure that you're relaxing your eyelid and make sure that your tip of the tongue is touching the roof of your mouth. All of that. Now we just want to observe our breath. We know we're breathing in. We know we are breathing out. The body has a little bit of muscle memory. So it's actually opening the stomach as you breathe in and close your stomach as you collapse. Now, after this, we're going to do the floor exercise. And after the floor exercise, then your body would definitely know how to do abdominal breathing. So don't worry about that. Just focus on your breath. Know that you're breathing in. Know that you're breathing out. Now, I want you to focus on the lower part of your spine, at the bottom of your spine. As soon as you know that you're breathing in, be like that dragon. Walk up the spine one step at a time until you get to the neck, then the back of the head, all the way to the top of the head. And as I mentioned in the past, don't stop there. Imagine the dragon is returning to the cloud, the ancestral home, and it's just hidden in the cloud waiting for you to breathe out. And as soon as you breathe out, the dragon comes back to the forehead, comes down to the bridge of your nose, to the tip of your nose, through your tongue, right? Because it's the connecting path. Down to your chin, down to the front of your body, and then all the way down to your belly button, as if the dragon is returning to the cave. When you breathe in, start at the bottom of your spine, move up, stretch your upper torso until you get to the top of the head, but don't stay at the top of the head. Let the dragon be free, wandering away into the cloud. When you breathe out, the dragon comes back, and at that time, I want you to lean back the upper torso as if you're making way for the dragon. Dragon comes down again, all the way down to the belly button. Stays in the cave until you breathe in again and you come. All right, so we did all that in the last couple of weeks. So today, I want you to learn how to create a distance between your mind and your body and learn how to be slightly detached from your body. So imagine you're the dragon, you come up the back of your spine, you get to the top of your skull. You're completely free, you're in the cloud. I want you to be like the dragon and looking back at this body, looking back this body as the body is a third person, observing this body from the outside. And then when you breathe in, breathe out, then it comes back into your body. Okay? All right? Breathe in, go up to the top of the head, to the cloud. And once you're in the cloud, imagine the dragon is looking back to your body, observing your body from a distance. Create that detachment from your body. And then come back again. Right? So you would have that as you practice, you will have that out of body experience. Okay. All right. So we're going to sit for 7 minutes. Do the best you can. This needs practice. This doesn't need understanding. Okay. It's not that you understand my instruction and therefore you do it well. No, you need to practice on your own. Everybody's different. 7 minutes. Okay, open your eyes. And I want you to learn to massage by putting your hands together. Remember that big circle that I talked about? And then put that on your face. Massage the face, top of the head, the neck, back, and just wake up this body. Okay. So it's very important that in addition to joining our Insight Timer Circle, the one we call Mindfulness Fellowship, it's also very important that you could do a Google search of my Patreon page, which is also called Mindfulness Fellowship. The reason is that when I write something on Insight Timer, every time I try to put a link for external references, the whole article gets censored. And so it's very hard, very difficult to maintain that, use that platform for any kind of sharing. And so I will, if you ask the question, if I feel that I have something to say, I will put that on an Insight Timer Circle. But then you need to go to my Patreon page to see the article, and you can join as a free member. You don't need to make donations. Also, starting 2024, I'm going to be consolidating those two platforms, Insight Timer and Patreon, in the sense of pooling all the donations together. And I'm going to be publishing an article on Patreon for both you and the supporter of the Patreon page, so that you know the financial status, how much money we raise in both platforms, and how they were used. Okay, how we do that. Now, um, the reason I named both the circle and the Patreon page Mindfulness Fellowship, because I think of ourselves, all of us, as fellow travelers, traveling on this path that has only one destination, but many off ramps, many off ramps. The ultimate destination is awareness. That's my practice, is to be aware of being existence. But there are many off ramps. You could just do this, practice with us once a week, once a month, whatever, just to relax, learn to be in the rest and digest. You could do this, and there is an off ramp for you. Or you can say, hey, I want to learn more about the chi therapy, creating harmony in my body, so that I can, at the very minimum, reduce my inflammation in the body, giving me good health. Uh, there's another offering for that, no problem. But the ultimate destination is about awareness. And working towards that means that you have to understand the difference between intellect and intelligence. Intelligence is all through your body. Any part of your body has intelligence. Intellect is only the brain. It's only the brain. So your intelligence system, at the very minimum, is your spiral cord. All the sense organ, the body, the eye, the nose, the mouth, the tongue, all of that are just nerve endings, and it brings that electrical signal to the spine first, and then ultimately it delivers to your brain, where you make judgment. And okay, so in the Western society, we tend to focus a lot more on the intellect, because we have what is there was a period in the Western culture, civilization, where we were not allowed to think for itself, right? Called the Dark Ages, and it's only after we free ourselves from the control of the church, then we had what's called the reconnaissance, res, re, res, anyway. And then so we're trying to, the Westerners are trying to catch up for lost time, and they focus a lot on the intellect. The Eastern culture is more about the balance between the intellect and the intelligence. In other words, more about feeling it, right? Just feel it without thinking about it. And so when I talk about the ultimate destination of the spiritual path, in the end, it's about not using your intellect at all. Renaissance, thank you. And it's not about using your intellect at all. It's just about feeling it. Okay. Now, I want to share with you, most of you know that I'm Buddhist, but I actually spend more time studying the Bible than I do anything else. And There's a very important passage in the book of Genesis that are misunderstood by the Christians. After 6 days of hard work, and first of all, you say, well, wait a minute, how can God create the universe in 6 days? I want to bring you back to Einstein. Einstein talks about time dilation, right? Time is a distortion. The closer that you are to the event horizon, the longer is the time, the slower is the time. Remember that movie? 1 hour, 1 hour, um, what is it? 1 hour on the planet Miller, which is right on at the edge of the black hole, is 7 years, right? Something like that. So when the Bible says 7 days, don't question that because it might not be 7 days in our scale, but doesn't matter. It could be 100 million years. Who cares? What matters is that at the very end of the working day, before God took up the day of rest, he gave a warning to his creations. It's the only one he ever gave because before that, he basically told his Adam and Eve and says, look at what I created. All the trees that have fruits, they're for you. All the trees have grain and leaves and whatever. They're for the animals, which means that God meant for us to be vegetarians. That's one thing, but that's not important. What is important is that the warning that he gave to Adam and Eve is that there is only one thing you cannot do, which is you cannot from the fruit, eat the fruit from this tree. That's called the tree of knowledge. Think about that. God tells Adam and Eve, be careful with their intellect. If you lose the harmony between your intellect and the rest of your intelligence, then you become very attached to your intellect. Okay? And that's where you create attachments and aversions and depressions and because you become so overwhelmed with intellect. Everything's about here. Okay? And so spiritual practice is about creating a balance between intellect and intelligence, creating that detachment and be able to observe things without using your emotion. And so when we practice, especially when we practice inside the prison, it's the four things that are important: loving kindness, compassion, and empathy. Empathy is about seeing it, hearing it, smelling it, tasting it, feeling it without judging it, without using your intellect. Just feel it with your intelligence. And then finally is called equanimity, which has a lot to do with detachment. Right? All right. Okay. So I just want you to know that's what I practice. Okay. But I'm not forcing you to on that. I'm just saying that there's many off ramps, and I think that we're as long as we're on that path, we are fellow travelers. Okay, we're fellow travelers, and so let's get down to the floor, and then we're gonna do a breathing exercise and really learn how to do abdominal breathing. Okay, and abdominal breathing has many benefits. One, it increases your lung heart capacity. Two, it relieves the stress inside your body. Okay, and very briefly, if you have anger, right? So we talked about the fire, the water, the vegetation, the mineral, and the soil. Those are five elements. So everything, belongs to these five elements somehow. So obviously anger is a fire, right? Anger is a fire. So what feeds the fire? Vegetation feeds the fire. What part of our internal system is vegetation or wood? Is the liver. So when you're angry all the time, it creates a lot of stress on your liver to the point of turning your cells into cancerous cell. And so a lot of people, my experience, people who are very angry, they tend to have liver cancer. Okay, so the downward breathing relieves those stress inside your internals. Relieve the stress inside your internal. That's number two. Number three is that it's actually a very good meditation practice. Okay, so before we do that, let's just loosen up your knee. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. The other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now, we're going to do the heel. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. The other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. The other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so now we're ready to do the breathing exercise. It comes in 5 sets. Okay, the first one is very simple, but the entire time that we're doing this breathing exercise, we understand that it's a meditation practice. So it consists of both dynamic and static. And remember what I said, when you're moving, you anchor on your body, especially the center of your palm. And when you're stationary, like we're going to do 1 minute of standing meditation, then you anchor on your breath. Right? It's just that simple. So let's anchor onto the center of your palm. Bring up your hand. 1. Bring it towards your body. 2. Bring it down. Lower your entire body. 3. And then stand up. 4. Okay, get that? Now, breathe in. 1. All the way in until you get to the end of 2. And then 3 is all about breathing out. 4 is all about standing back, returning to your standing position and relax. Okay, close your mouth, breathe in with your nose, breathe in, following the center of your hand, breathe out. Stand up straight, relax, starting from 0, breathe in, breathe out. Stand up straight, breathe in, all the way to the shoulder, all the way in, and then breathe out. Breathe in, all the way in, and then breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. One last time, breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, crossing your hand, put that in front of your eye. Breathe out all the way to the end. Breathe in, and then breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. One last time, breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Now, I want you to stand up straight. Remember I said when we sit like the bell. When we stand like the pine tree. So we start at the bottom of the feet, which are the roots. So we need to grow some roots, stand firmly on the ground. Feel the center of your feet, feel the heel. Then the rest of the tree has to be flexible. So we start with the knee, loosening up your knee. Don't lock your knee. Okay, but you don't need to stand like this. Just don't lock it. And then now to the shoulder, open the shoulder, relax that shoulder. Now to the forehead, lean back the forehead, tuck in the chin. Now to the eyelid, close your eyelid, but relax. And feel the inside your mouth. If the inside mouth is dry, put the tip of the tongue at the roof of your mouth, close your mouth, and just relax. Now you're ready to do standing meditation. You focus on your breath. You feel your breath. You know that you're breathing in, 1. You know that you're breathing out. Now you're ready for the next breath. Breathe in, breathe out. Your mind's going to want to be somewhere else, and then if you all of a sudden you find that your mind is somewhere else, just ask your mind, invite your mind to come back. Okay? Now we're going to do 1 minute of standing meditation. Focus entirely on the breath. Anchor your mind onto your breath. Okay, now we're going to do the second form, which is called balloon breathing. I want you to stand with the right foot forward, lean back so that the toes are pointing up on the right foot, and you're looking at the ceiling. Then I want you to raise your hand, focus on the center of your palm, bring it up, bring it forward as you're embracing yourself. And now your left foot heel is up and you're looking at the floor. And then you open, looking at the ceiling, the toes are up. As you bring your body forward, you breathe in, close your mouth. As you bring your body back, open your arm, following the center of your palm, you breathe out. Very simple. Relax, breathe in, breathe out. You don't need to lean back your head too much, okay? Just be natural. Just bring your body back. Look at the ceiling, but you don't need to lean back. Just very gentle. Breathe in. You don't need to overdo this. Just feel your body. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. And try to emphasize the breathing out part more. So if you just breathe out, empty your stomach all the way out, then your breathing in part becomes very simple. Your body's gonna suck air through your nostril without even trying. Okay, just breathe out, empty your stomach, and then let your body breathe in, breathe out, breathe out, breathe out. Okay, one last time. Breathe in and breathe out. Now focus on the center of your hand. Bring down your hand. Now shift the focus to the bottom of your feet. One, two. Okay, stand firmly on the ground. Relax the rest of the body. 1 minute. Focus entirely on your breath. Okay, open your eyes. We're going to continue with the left side, left foot forward. Looking at the ceiling, bring up your hands, follow the center of your palm, breathe in. And now emphasize the breathe out. Breathe out. Empty your stomach. The body would breathe in very gently, very naturally. Okay, breathe out. Breathe out. Breathe out. Breathe out. Breathe out. Okay, let your body breathe in naturally. Breathe out. One last time. Breathe in. And then breathe out. Lower your hand. Stand properly. Calibrate your body. Relax where you need to relax. Focus entirely on your breath, one breath at a time, completely relax. Okay, now third form called butterfly. This one you really need to focus on your hands, okay? Now stand properly, bring up your hand, follow the center of your palm. Follow the center of your palm, lower your knee. Follow the center of your palm, raise your heel all the way up until the back of the hand are touching. Now as you come down, breathe in. As you go up, breathe out. Follow the hand, okay? Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Raise your heel. Stand on your toes. Breathe in, breathe out. Don't hunch, okay? Just straight up, straight down. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. One last time. Breathe in, breathe out. Focus on the center of your palm. Bring down your hands. Your heels are not touching the floor. Focus on the center of your feet. Stand up properly. Focus on your breath. Anchor your mind on your breathing, one breath at a time. I know I'm breathing in. I know I'm breathing out. Okay, now the next set is called pushing hand. It's actually the most difficult one to do well because number one, it looks like Tai Chi, but it's improvement on Tai Chi in the sense that Tai Chi is a martial art, it's a fighting technique. So Tai Chi has to have an opponent and has to have a self, right? So you're actually using your intellect, obviously. But here is a meditation practice. So we want to move away from the intellect and just use the rested intelligence system to feel your body. But still, underneath that is Tai Chi. And in Tai Chi, you need to have that harmony between your wrist and your heel, your elbow and your knee, and your shoulder with your hip, because it goes back to the days when we were on all four, right? And so it's actually quite difficult. And the trick is that you need to go back to that detachment. You need to kind of see yourself as if you're looking at yourself in the mirror and just be detached from this body and just feel it. Okay. So let me go back to the beginning. So this is like right foot forward, okay? But it's like pulling a water wheel and then down, up, and then looking straight ahead, palms forward and push. Okay, it's very simple, very hard to do well. All right. So as you pull that watermill wheel, you breathe in all the way in. You can actually feel the air coming through your nostril into your belly button, and you feel that your stomach's expanding like this. Then you come back up and you breathe out, empty in your stomach. Okay. And get ready. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. That's why in the movie Karate Kid, Mr. Miyagi has to teach the Karate Kid to just forget about what he's doing. Just say, wax on, wax off. It's the way Mr. Miyagi teaches to students how not to use his intellect. Just feel it. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Wax on, wax off. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. One last time. Breathe in. Breathe out. Now follow your hand. Now shift the focus to the bottom of your feet. Stand up straight. Relax the rest of the body. Completely focus on your breath. One breath at a time. Okay. Left side. Left foot forward. Follow the hand. Turn the water wheel. Bring your hands down. Bring it back up. Looking straight ahead. Push. Breathe in. Breathe out. Okay. All the way in. Huh? Breathe in. Breathe out. 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 One last time. Breathe in. Breathe out. 1 minute. So when you look at the evolution of a species, when we actually start using the intellect, developing a big brain, is after we learn how to use the thumb. As soon as we learn how to use the thumb, we know how to grab onto a tool, right? We can grab a branch, use it as a stick. That's when we walk down from the trees. And when we walk down from the trees, it's very important that we know how to sense danger. Or that it's very important that we need to prioritize our body so that we can chase after our food. And that's so it all happened at the same time, right? So as soon as you use your intellect, you cannot be relaxed because then the brain senses danger, it sends signal to your adrenal gland, sends out the stress hormone, shut down everything else, including your digestion, your immunity, and your reproductive. It's only when you return to the cave and you don't use your big brain, right? You go back to the rest of the intelligence, you turn off your adrenal gland, you have no more stress hormone. That's when you relax. Okay. So when people go to Yellowstone Park and they focus on taking selfies, that defeats the purpose. You're actually stressing yourself. You go there to enjoy the nature, be with the bisons, right? Now, when someone is under stress all the time, then they create something called the adrenal fatigue. And the next exercise is really about fixing that problem, okay? Delivering oxygen to your adrenal gland and your kidney. But if you already have adrenal fatigue, meaning that when you raise your body up and down like this quickly, your body senses danger. It wants to send more blood into your brain, but your adrenal is overworked, so it's not sending the signal. Then you get lightheaded, and if that's the case, then you want to put a chair next to you in case you get lightheaded, right? But the rest of us who practice this all the time, this is the one problem that we don't have. My mother is 87. She doesn't have this problem. My sister-in-law, who's much younger, has that problem. It has nothing to do with age, okay? Now, this exercise is very simple, but it's actually quite energetic. So we only do it 3 times. And so we breathe in, and then when we breathe out, we lower the body, and then we bend forward. Okay, so we breathe out all the way. And then we breathe in as we stand up, and then we bend the body back all the way. Okay? And again, if you're afraid of this exercise, skip it or at least put a chair next to you. Get ready? Breathe in, breathe out, all the way. Breathe in, all the way, and then relax. One. Okay? We only do this 3 times. Breathe out. Breathe in. Relax. One last time. Breathe in. Breathe out. And then stand up. Breathe in. And relax. Very simple, very effective. And if you have adrenal fatigue, you know it by now. Okay? Walk back to our seats. We're going to sit for 7 minutes. This exercise really help us learn how to breathe with the stomach. You will feel very different now than before in that your breathing is very pronounced and it's all on the stomach. You can feel it. Relax. We're going to sit for 7 minutes. Okay, do it. Sit any way you like. All I ask you is focus on your breath. 7 minutes. Okay, open your eyes. Again, put your hands together, that big circle, massage, generate some heat, massage the face, wake up this body. The reason why we always massage is, and the reason why I always said that is to wake up this body is because as you learn to meditate and as you learn to shut your sensors, your eye, your ear, your nose, your tongue, and your body, the only remaining uh, organ in your body that is active is your intellect. And when your intellect is active in this absence of everything else, then it becomes very energetic and you start to have sensations that you never had before. You might feel a little bit of numbness in your body, you might feel smoothness or roughness, or you feel lightness, you feel light, all kinds of things that are transitional. Okay. But in many practice, they don't think of that as part of the journey. They think of that as the destination of the journey. They start to see God. They start to see Buddha. They start to see this and that. Okay. And I'm not saying that it's right or wrong. I'm just saying that in my practice, those are transition. Those are the seagulls as you travel. Don't get distracted by the seagulls. Focus on the destination. The destination is to be free of everything, including these sensations. Okay. So you always make a practice of waking up this body, coming back to the reality, and whatever it is that you feel, that's just part of the illusion. Okay. Now, after we do the breathing exercise, it's like cleaning the attic. So we need to empty out our stomach, taking all the bad chi and just empty it. And so the exercise that we do is called the lion's roar. Open the shoulder, relax the shoulders, sit up straight, focus on the elbow. Get ready, making some sound. Wake up your neighbor. Okay, so this is the last practice of 2023. I wish you all well. I bless you with happiness, health, and peace. Starting next week, our once a month practice with Bodhidharma will be moved from Wednesday to Tuesday. So I'll see you all next Tuesday at 6 o'clock. And then I'll see you again on the coming Saturday. Okay. Thank you for all the donations. I will put out a financial report soon. Okay. All the money will be used towards, at the moment, supporting Dharma in the prisons for those who have been, who are being incarcerated or who have been incarcerated, giving voice to those who cannot speak for themselves. Okay. Thank you so much. Be blessed. Have a wonderful rest. Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a wonderful rest of 2023 and look forward to a brand new year. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
OK，我哋星期一見嚇，星期一係新年，
Okay.
星期一
Okay.
係
Thank
新年
you.
嚇，風雨不改。OK，拜拜。
Bye bye. Thank you.